Hey guys, Josh here from nerdcave.com. Today I'm coming to you with something just a little bit different. I'm not going to be doing an action figure review today, or I'm not going to be doing an unboxing. What I would like to do on this ToyBox Tuesday is just take the time and tell you guys about some of the exciting things coming up in the action figure world. Um, there's a lot going on. It's my favorite time to be a collector this time of year. First and foremost, I would like to talk about, as we know, we have San Diego Comic Con coming up soon. And for toy collectors, that means one and one thing only. That means exclusives. And we look really forward to these exclusives every year. So we can look for that coming out this month. Generally, the companies, Mattel, Hasbro, stuff like that, will start announcing their toy exclusives that's going to be at the show in San Diego. And we can just start pining and saving our money and looking forward to what's coming out. And the Nerd Cave will be covering the exclusives. We'll be posting as they are announced with good detail and everything. That way you guys know what's going on. You can be kept in the loop. Now, I do know Mattel. This is one thing I wanted to touch on. Mattel, that makes Masters of the Universe, DC Universe Classics, as well as they make the Watchmen and toys like that. A lot of your favorite lines. They are announcing this year some San Diego Comic Con exclusives that you are going to be able to buy online without going to the show. So if you're not fortunate enough to get over to San Diego Comic Con, keep your eye out for that, and you'll be able to get some of the exclusives that they're announcing for Masters of the Universe, DC Classics, and the Watchmen online. If you're fast enough to get it, it's going to be early access, open to the public, and then they're going to take a allotted amount to the show, and you'll also be able to get them there. Now, that does not apply to all of their exclusives. That applies to very few of them. We don't know what any of them are yet, but everyone's really excited for the announcement, and that's something we can definitely look forward to. Also at San Diego Comic Con, Mattel is showing the final product of Castle Grayskull boxing, box art, the final sculpt, the final mold, all the accessories that's coming with it, etc. So we actually get to see the final product. As you saw on the nerdcave.com, we did put a sculpt reveal a couple of days ago that showed, like the preliminary sculpt, kind of what it was going to look like. But no, this is going to be the real deal, guys. Come San Diego Comic Con, we get to see it. We get to see the whole thing in action with the accessories, with the full paint job. It'll be the exact thing you get in the mail if you were lucky enough to be able to pre-order it, which I did pre-order, and I'm very, very excited about it. So, there's been a lot of speculation about, are they going to cut any of the accessories from what we saw in that sculpt reveal? Are they going to do away with some things? Another big qualm that everyone had, it's supposed to be in scale with the 6-inch Masters Universe Classics. And, when they first showed the prototype, it was a piece of cardboard. He-Man looked like he fit through the door perfectly. Now, when they showed the sculpt reveal, he barely fit through. So a lot of people saying it's not really quite in scale for the 6-inch models like we had hoped. But that's a big speculation whether they raise the door or not in the final sculpt. And I know I am anxious to find that out. I'm going to buy it either way. Now, Mattel has given people the option to cancel their pre-orders if they're unsatisfied with the sculpt, so you had nothing to lose. You cannot pre-order Castle Grayskull now. You'll have to get it off the secondary market, and there's going to be a very, very, very few limited allotted amount that you can also order at a much higher price than the pre-order was. So yeah, San Diego Comic Con is coming up. Exclusives, Castle Grayskull sculpt reveal. Big, big news, guys. All that is very exciting. It's a very exciting time to be a toy collector. Also, the Star Wars Black line finally has a release date. And what that is, if you don't already know, it is a 6-inch toy line. It's an adult collector line for Star Wars. I've been waiting for a 6-inch Star Wars line my whole life. They're still doing the 3 and 3/4 inch, which I stopped collecting a long time ago. I really just got tired of, in my opinion, buying the same figures over and over. It seemed to me that the 3 and 3/4 inch line was kind of dying. They would make the same molded figure, the same accessories, and throw it on a different card. And I really just got tired of buying the same figure over and over. But that's beside the point. Now, moving on with Star Wars Black 6-inch line, there's a huge debate right now. A lot of people think the line will fail. Me personally, I have mixed feelings on it. I certainly hope it doesn't fail because I'm looking forward to it. I'm more of a 6-inch toy collector than I am a little 3 and 3/4 inch, and I can't wait. The first wave will consist of R2D2, Darth Maul, a Luke Skywalker, and a Sand Trooper. And I've seen them all, and they look pretty damn good. I'll be quite honest. I'm very happy with how they're turning out so far, and the prototypes that we've seen at convention like Toy Fair in New York had a little showing off. I think that was the first actual viewing of the molds and the sculpts, and they have really stepped up their game. I was I've been very disappointed in the 3 3/4 inch um, toy sculpt and molds for a while. But the 6 inch adult collector, they have really stepped their game up. The paint apps look really awesome. Now, one thing, as I said, a lot of people think they will fail. Everyone's main concern is the fact that Star Wars 3 3/4 inch line has been out since 1977 at the birth of the movies. And of course, with something going on that long, you get a lot of accessories. So, there's a lot of collectors that are really big on vehicles and play sets like Jabba's Palace or the Ewok Village and stuff like that. And all that is in scale with their 3 3/4 inch figures. And you can make some pretty amazing scenes with the figures and the play sets. With that being said, a lot of people's main concern is they get 6 inch Star Wars figures and then they have nowhere to display them except on a shelf. A lot of people are really into making those battle scenes and stuff, and rightfully so. It's very cool and it looks cool in pictures. So obviously the 3 3/4 inch lined vehicles, playsets, stuff like that are not going to be in scale with the 6 inch line. If the 6 inch line does well, I do look for them to make, the same stuff in scale with 6 inch. With that being said, it's a turnoff for a lot of people also because look at Castle Grayskull for example. It is in 6 inch scale, but it's a $300 toy. I mean, no one's going to want to replace their Ewok Village with a $400 6 inch scaled accessory. So it is a concern. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Will the 6 inch line make it? Are you concerned about the playsets or lack of vehicles or lack of ships? For me, I like to pose my toys and I like to put them on shelves. I'm not highly concerned about the lack of vehicles and playsets. I probably won't even buy them if they do make that an option. However, I will be a completionist on this set. I'm going to buy all of the first wave. Whatever they come out with the second wave, I'm going to buy. I do know, going back to San Diego Comic Con, I've heard talk of a Boba Fett exclusive for the Star Wars Black Line, so we may be able to look forward to that. I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but I hope it's not. I'm going to try to get my hands on it, even if I have to buy it on the secondary market. So far, we got San Diego Comic Con exclusives going to be coming out really soon, including the Castle Grayskull final view, the final mold. You get to see it with your own eyes. Sure, it'll be online. The Nerd Cave will be covering it. You have Star Wars Black Line, the 6 inch adult collector that now has a release date, and that'll be August, with the first four figures R2D2, Darth Maul, Luke Skywalker, and a Sand Trooper. Excuse me. And one more thing I would like to go over, guys. I get really excited when I see it. It's spring. As I said, this is my favorite time of year to be a collector because all the stuff I've previously mentioned. And not only that, BigBadToyStore.com, check it out, www.BigBadToyStore.com, is running their yearly spring cleaning sale. That means you can get stuff for up to 90% off, guys. They have hundreds and hundreds of toys on sale. You can get figures as low as $1, and you can get some of the really expensive figures generally for, at a fraction of the cost. So head on over to BigBadToyStore.com and check that out. They got some really good deals going on right now, and I'm going to be taking advantage of some shortly. I'm sure you will too if you go check it out. They have it categorized like they have 50 to 90% off, 20 to 40, 10 to 15, etc., etc. And they have huge lists you can go through and just check all that out and see what you want. So they do combined shipping, so order a big pile of stuff, and you're going to get some really good deals right now. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know something a little different this week. Again, not a review or anything. So yeah, guys, again, I'm Josh from the NerdCave.com, your #1 source in nerdy news. We do comic book reviews, we do video game reviews, we do toy reviews, TV show reviews, etc. Check us out, guys, and I hope everyone's doing well. I'll catch you next Tuesday. See you later.